I would say Gethsemane is a life-saving station.
I'll describe Gethsemane as loving, caring, genuine.
I would say that Gethsemane is a very welcoming, loving, and caring environment.
They're good at teaching the word to the younger children.
There were so many blessings that you could see. Just every time you looked at each face of a child, you could see that God was really at work in that ministry and in each one of those kids' lives.
This is not an orphanage. It's a home, and a home in the sense of a family and not just a house, that they seek to help the whole of the child, not just to feed them and give them a bed.
What is most important is like changing the community for the sake of Christ and changing the hearts of those kids and their families for the sake of Christ. And just making that the sole focus, and then everything else falls into line when you do that. Just to really be like, like our goal is to disciple these children to know God and disciple them to have a relationship with God. And that way, as they grow and maybe leave Gethsemane, that is what they can do to others, And I think that's maybe what sets it apart as an organization or as a ministry, is just that the sole focus is Christ, and the sole focus is to see people know Christ.
The fact that Gethsemane is able to provide a good family environment for these children, even though it's on a massive scale because there are so many kids, you really get the feel that it is a kind of a family environment.
The cool thing is it's not just a home where kids can sleep and eat. It's a home where they can bond with one another, where they can talk to their home parents about whatever they need to, and they can disciple them. And so that's what I thought was cool, is that it wasn't just a shelter, like a physical shelter for them where they could just come to sleep and eat, but that it was a place where they could share with each other about God, and they could talk about whatever was a struggle for them.
Gethsemane is definitely one of a kind. Like, I've never seen another organization care so much for these kids' lives, and care for not only just their health and their well-being and their school and education and everything like that. They care for their souls, and they put people in the homes and in the school and people in their life, bringing all these teams and interns to come pour into these kids' lives to make sure that they're on the track to success, not just in this world, but with Christ.
Gethsemane is doing an amazing job having those kids have Jesus Christ in their home.
Gethsemane is awesome.
God changes communities through them. God changes people's hearts through them. And God changes children's lives through them.
It's like no other. It's awesome. And God's definitely got his hand over Gethsemane. And he wants Gethsemane to succeed. I can definitely see that.